what is up, you guys? MadVax Gaming here, and today we're doing another episode on the Dragon Firelight add-on on Minecraft. Just a reminder to you all, I have two Dragon Firelight add-ons. I have the free one that comes with, I think it's 5 or 6 dragons, and then I have the one that you pay for. When I paid for it, it was $10.99. I don't know if it's still $10.99, but now you get a total of 36 dragons, okay? So if you want all the dragons that I have, you have to have both of them, okay? Because I have a lot of people in the comments saying, I don't have that dragon, I don't have this dragon. You have to have both add-ons on to find it. So, in our previous video, we talked about the new Dragon Firelight update, the 1.4. It just came out like 2-3-ish weeks ago. And I've been doing some research and playing. I also got a whole lot of advice from the Dragon Firelight Discord. So thank you guys so much for helping me out on the Discord. Shout out to them because I was a little confused for a bit. But we did a video on how to find the newest dragon, which is the Plunder, where to find it, how to breed it, all that jazz. Now we're going to do a video on the elemental stones. We have a wind stone, water stone, lightning stone, core stone, flame stone, leaf stone. And if we go in our little book here and scroll down to version 1.4, it says here, added new elemental ruin structure with new elemental anvil. A unique crafting table that can be used to create elemental stones for the ace dragon. Okay, so we're going to get into that then. It also says, added ace elemental forms. Use elemental stones to transform an adult ace. So, what that means, if we go inside my little magical domain, I love it in here, it's so pretty. If we go over here, I have an anvil. To find an enchanted anvil, you have to find one of the enchanted structures. Was that what it said it was called? What's the exact name again here? It was enchanted ruin? Elemental ruin. Elemental ruin. So you gotta find an elemental ruin. I haven't found one yet. If I find one, I will put it at the end of the video to show you. I've been flying around. It seems like they're not the most common spawning area. Like spawning thing, like the nests keep popping up, but I haven't found a ruin yet, but they can spawn in any biome, and apparently you find the ruin, and that's where you find this anvil. So I still want to search around and try to find one so I can show you what it looks like, but from what I've been told, the anvil will be at this ruin, and if I find it, I will insert it right now. If I didn't switch over, I gave up looking, and I just brought this out for you right now, so that way we can talk about the stones. Here's the thing, friends. This is MadVax in the future, and I have been flying around for hours and hours and hours trying to find one of these elemental ruins, and they're just not spawning for me. They say they can spawn in any biome. Plains is one of the best places to look because it's flat and a lot of nests spawn, and I have been flying in plane after plane, and all my game seems to do is crash. I have never had Minecraft crash in my whole entire time ever playing. It doesn't crash. Will it run slow? Yes, but it doesn't crash, and ever since the new add-on, when I am playing, and if it's not on a flatland, when I am playing in a regular biome world, whether it's creative or survival, I'm on creative right now, it crashes over and over. I don't know if it's my PlayStation 4 or if you guys are experiencing this too, but these nests I guess are too advanced for my PlayStation to handle, that when it tries to buffer everything in, it doesn't matter how slow I go. I even let it sit for a little bit, standing still to try to let it buffer, and it still crashes. So I don't know if it's Minecraft in general, because they did just have a patch. I don't know if it's the Dragon Firelight, or if my PlayStation is slowly going, but I am planning on upgrading to a Nintendo Switch 2 soon. I'm putting some money away for that, and I decided instead of getting a PS5, I'm going to go and do Nintendo instead, because pretty much any game that I play on PlayStation will also come out on Nintendo. And there are some Nintendo games that will not come out on PlayStation, so I've made the executive decision to say poo on your PS5 and go for the Switch. Because even Five Nights at Freddy's comes to the Switch, unless all of a sudden they decide to just change their mind. But thankfully, somebody in the Discord, on the Dragonfire add-on Discord I'm in, was ever so kind enough to let me use one of their photos so you can see what the structure looks like. So thank you, James, for making my life a little bit easier, because this is not what I wanted it to come to. I wanted to do it on my own, and it's not happening for me. So here's the photo, and then we'll get back to the regular video. All I can say is, before I show you this photo, the anvil only gets used once, and it only makes one stone, and as hard as it is to find this structure, like, this is a cool idea, but this is extremely hard for what is about to come. Like, because now I'm in the future, so I know what it does for the ace and this, that, and the other. We'll see it together soon. It's cool, but this is incredibly hard. So keep that in mind, that this is probably the hardest thing on the Dragonfire Lite to do now. And I thought the Warden was bad. I thought the Nightlight was bad. This is difficult. So keep that in mind. I'm still more positive in the rest of this video because I haven't gotten here yet. So yeah, I'ma go before this crashes again. Okay, bye. The annoying thing about this anvil is it seems like you can only use it once. So that's kind of a pain. So basically how it works is you need a core stone. I have a core stone in my hand. Ooh, yes, very exciting. To make a core stone, we use this anvil, just this anvil basically is a crafting table. It works like a crafting table essentially. So what we need is, we need some stone. Stone on the last page. I always forget. Yes, it is. Okay. We need 9 stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? Then we just put one in each section, like so. And that makes a core stone. Okay? It didn't disappear when I made the core stone, because I think that's kind of a basic. Then, what you need are these elemental shards. So we got leaf stone shard, lightning, every stone has a shard. The shards, unfortunately, come from killing dragons, which is kind of sad. I'm not super happy about that, because back when I first started playing this, you never really wanted to hurt a dragon. Even when you killed a dragon, you didn't even get scales from it. You didn't get anything from killing a dragon. They were essentially your friend. They didn't attack you unless you hit them. They definitely didn't attack you once they were tamed. And I think it's a shame that now we actually have to hunt and kill dragons. I'm not super happy about that, but it is what it is. But apparently these are also a very rare spawn. So I'm going to have to kill some dragons here, and I will show you the clip right here on how to do that. Madvax from the future again. Here's a clip of me killing a whole bunch of Terex so I can get the Windstone. And it took me at least 10, 11-ish dragons till I finally got one. I would grow them up. It was okay that they were tamed, and I'd have to kill them, and then it finally dropped a shard. So obviously it's a little time consuming, considering you need 8 of them, and it took several dragons just to get one. So now that you see that's how you do it, I know you're probably thinking, oh, you don't like killing dragons when I have that like torture machine that helped me find the sparkly ones, the rare ones. But listen, listen, we don't know if they actually died. They just fell into a magical abyss, okay? But basically, to get the water shard, you have to kill a Tidewing. To get the wind shard, you have to kill the Terex. Lightning shard is from a Stormbolt. Fire shard is from a Searclaw. And leaf shard is from an elf, okay? Again, they're a very rare spawn, so it makes it extremely difficult in survival to do this. Obviously in creative, it's completely simple for me. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna put this core stone in the center, and then you're gonna need a whole bunch of these. Not 64, but I'm just grabbing a quick one. And you're gonna place them around like so, okay? So this works for each one you're doing. Flame, all that. You will just put that particular one all the way around it to make them. So whichever one you're doing, you need 8 shards and 1 core stone. Now, watch what happens when I make it. Now my anvil disappeared. So then that means if I'm in survival, I gotta go travel, find another ruin, and find an anvil again. So it seems like it's a very difficult process. Now we are going to see what happens when we give this to an ace. So I haven't tried this yet, so that way we can all react together. Can you not lag? Okay. All of these dragons make this part of my map lag like crazy because I'm still on PlayStation 4. And yeah, I feel like I can smell the heat of my PlayStation 4 running when I'm in this part because of all the dragons. So when we fly up to the ace dragon here, this is him. He's super duper cute. Now, looks like it says L2 to interact, so let's see what happens. Oh, it turns him green! How cute is that? Oh my gosh. That's neat. Alright, let's get a saddle. I wonder. Let's see. Let's put a saddle on you, little baby. I want to breathe fire with you, but I don't want to accidentally set a dragon on fire, because that would be unfortunate. But let's... Okay, so it's still a regular fireball. It didn't necessarily change or give him any powers. So I'm not really sure what the big difference is other than the appearance. Ugh, it's so janky. Come on, go down. Flying for me is so laggy. Up, 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 up. And dismount. There you go. You're so pretty. That's his rare. His rare's so pretty. Yeah, that's neat. Alright, so what do you look like with the windstone? Oh, so, okay, I can only give you one. Okay, okay. Alrighty, alrighty. I will be back. Okay, and we're back. So, I have 4 ace dragons and 1 rare ace dragon to test out the stones. So we're gonna try the windstone now. Oh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. I love that. This is the water. Ooh, look at the little bubbles on your wings. That's adorable. I wonder why they decided only Ace could do this. Alright, lightning. Oh, okay. My only complaint is there's a lot of blue here. A lot of blue here. Like, you guys look very similar, minus the tail spikes. Like, the tail and stuff definitely has different shapes, but it's all different kind of blues. Now, what does the fire do? Okay, so the fire fire really just kind of upgrades you a bit. I mean, you definitely look cooler, but it's not a huge change. Now, the only question I have is, does it make a difference? We'll try the green again. Does it make a difference if you use a rare? Okay, so then the rare flashes. So it still flashes because it's rare, but then you give it a stone. Cool. And then a core stone doesn't do anything. Now, if I use the Dragonpedia, does it say anything? Adult pork chop. Just says behaviors, follow owner. Okay, so it doesn't say anything like, oh, it has the special stuff. But this is all of them. So we got the leaf, the flame, lightning, water, and ice. Or wind, sorry. Wind, it was wind. Wind, water, lightning, fire, leaf. Yeah, there's no ice, no snow. It's just those ones. Cool. Okay. So, that's pretty neat. Yeah, like I said, it didn't seem to change their, like, powers or anything that I noticed. Like, maybe if I use it on an enemy it makes a difference, but that's pretty neat. So that's how to use the elemental stones, guys, on your ace dragon, and just give them a really cool look. It definitely seems like a lot of work just for aesthetic purpose. But, I mean, it's one hell of a bragging right, and it's something else to tinker with when you've kind of completed your journey. So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I definitely am going to add them all to the island. Maybe I'll have them, like, sitting on the roof, because obviously, like, the Ace Island's kind of full. But maybe I'll have them, like, sitting on the roof all over, like, the dragon building. That would be kind of cool. So we'll go ahead and give that a try, and I will show you what it looks like. Alright guys, here is the gorgeous collection of elemental ace dragons. So it looks really cute having them sitting all over the building like that. And then I went over here and I just fixed the ace so that way there's a normal ace over here. But yeah, it looks really cute having all the special ones up here. I really like it. So, hopefully this helped you guys out on how to make a special ace dragon and how to make the elemental stones. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the likes, comments, subscriptions, support. Have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whatever time it is. I hope it's freaking fantastic. And I will see you guys in the next video.